Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a my first video. I was about to say tag because I remember this used to be a tag a long time ago, but I'm gonna make it gay. It's a gay my first. It's a lesbian my first, and I'm gonna be chatting with you guys all about all the gay ass shit that I've done and the first time I've done them. I wanna hear all about your guys' gay firsts too in the comments down below, so please let me know. If you have not hit that subscribe button already, you best be on your way to hit the subscribe button. I just woke up, had a really great sleep, and I thought, when was the first time I slept with a girl? I had been seeing this girl. I was totally scared to get intimate with her, and I wanted to, but just wanted to make sure that I was like good at it. I was at my friend's house, and this friend is definitely an open human. I was 19 or 20 at the time, and as I was telling my friend this story about how I wanted to sleep with this girl, but I just had never done it and I was nervous, she brought up the idea of us doing it together because she had never had sex with a girl either and was curious if she was good at it or if she even liked it too. So we decided to go down on each other. That's what we did. It honestly was not as nerve-wracking as I expected it to be. Maybe because we talked about it before and it was my friend, it was someone I was comfortable with. And once we did it, we both were like, oh, that was easier than expected. All right, guys, so I'm back in the closet right now. And the reason I'm in here is because I actually had my first kiss in a closet before I even knew I was gay. Fun little fact, most people have their first kiss anywhere from 12 years old to 15 years old. I was younger than this, I'm pretty sure, only by like a year or two. I had my first kiss at my friend's house, who this friend actually is gay now. She decided that it would be fun for all of us girls to play 7 Minutes in Heaven. So she put us in a closet, me and another one of my friends, and we pecked. It wasn't anything crazy, but that was my first kiss with a girl in a closet. You guys may be able to guess this one, but my first gay love, or my first real love in general, was someone that was definitely on my channel a few million times. And if you guys have been here long enough, you know who that is. Her name is Alanah. She's been on my channel many times. She was my first real love, and gay love at that. We were together for almost 2 years, like maybe a year and a half, I would say. And she was also basically my first real relationship as an adult. So it was a very significant relationship, and we went through a lot. We were in our early 20s and we were just figuring out who we were. So she's definitely someone that shares a very special place in my heart and forever will. I would say she's still one of my really good friends, and I think if it ever came down to us like really needing each other, we are there for each other. But now I'm looking for my next love. The next one is my first date with a girl. This one's kind of tough because I dated a girl in 8th grade, but I don't know that I had my first date with her because, well, one, I can't remember 8th grade, and two, because I don't know if we actually went on a date. I feel like in 8th grade we just like hung out and like made out on the stairs at school, and like that was our dating back then. My first date with a girl was here in LA. This does tie into also my first like major crush on a girl that was actually significant, not just like, oh my god, I love Ariel, which was my first cartoon love. When I moved here to LA, I got on Tinder and I started chatting with girls. I ended up finding this one girl that I thought was so freaking cute. She was my first like real life obsession with a girl. Like, I was crazy about this girl. We went on our date. Our date was to this cool coffee shop. It was in like an industrial building. She picked the place. It was in between both of us. At the time, we lived 3 miles apart, and in LA, that is unheard of. I was like, this is meant to be. We're meant to be in a relationship. We never actually got in a relationship, but at the time, I just thought this was like, this is the one. She broke my heart. So the next one is actually my first experience even knowing what a gay person was, and also my first gay wedding that I've been to. They go hand in hand. When I was really young, I just remember we were going to this wedding and it was 2 women getting married, one of my mom's friends. And we went to the wedding and I watched them get married. I remember it was so romantic and I thought it was so beautiful. One of the women was a little more femme, one of them was a little bit more butchy, and I remember just having like a really good time at this wedding. I remember exactly what it looked like. I remember what I did. I remember hanging out with like other little girls that were my age and just like running around. But I really didn't think anything of the fact that 2 women were getting married. That was my first experience going to a gay wedding. Actually, my only experience going to a gay wedding. And also the first time I really even knew what being a lesbian was, or the fact that women got married. Like at this time, I think I was so young that I didn't even care that men and women got married. Like I don't even think I even processed the fact that like marriage was a thing yet. It's so weird because I can't really remember what I thought at the time. Let's ask my mom.
Hello?
Hi Mama, I just had a quick question.
Oh, yes, talk fast though, because I'm in the car.
How old was I when we went to your friend's wedding, the one that's gay?
Oh, maybe 10?
I was 10. Did we already know what gay marriage was, or like did we like I was trying to remember, like did I think it was weird, or was I just like, oh yeah, that's normal?
I didn't think anything. My friends were just getting married.
And did you explain it to us, or you just like brought us and that was that?
We just brought you here.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't think that my friend was different. I mean, she is different. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But it wasn't abnormal. So there was no reason to explain. My friend's getting married. And
Yeah.
she invited us. That's all. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah. Okay, Mama, that was my only question. Gotta go now.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was wondering because I didn't think anything of it, and I guess it's because my mom and my dad just never made it a weird thing. They always were just like, what do you mean? These people are getting married and that's what it is. Like, okay, so I told you about the first time I had sex, but I didn't tell you guys the first time I had sex with somebody that wasn't my friend, which I feel like is probably just as important because the friend thing just went so smoothly. What about when I actually got intimate with somebody I went on a date with? Was it nerve-wracking? Was it crazy? Was it uncomfortable? And the answer is, to be honest, I don't remember. I kind of went through a hoe phase after that girl broke up with me. I have a cousin who's also a lesbian and she has a lot of friends, and we would just go out all the time, get drunk. I would hook up with whoever the hell I wanted to, and I definitely had a little bit of a hoe phase, so I can't really remember if it was uncomfortable for me, and I also can't remember who it was. That sounds really bad. I actually just have a really bad memory. Okay, so I told you my first gay kiss, my first gay love, but what about my first gay relationship? I have 2. The first one is the one that I mentioned a little bit earlier. The first one was in 8th grade. I dated a girl who was openly gay in 8th grade, which was kind of shocking because she was the only person that was gay, and for some reason I just did not find it weird at all. I thought nothing of it. So I guess I just didn't think much of it when she was like, I like you, and I think I was just like, I do too, let's date. We dated for 3 months. I remember we used to go to the fair together, and she got me a t-shirt that said Spider-Man on it, which was like her nickname. We would draw each other notes in class. I got Saturday school for kissing her on the stairs at school. That was a good first experience, and I think from that point on, I realized my family and friends don't care who I date, and they love me for me, and they never once questioned me. The next first relationship was sauna. Again, my first love, but also my first relationship, and also my first adult relationship. So I also think it should be important to talk about the first time I shared with anybody that I thought I liked girls. And this is kind of a weird situation because the first time I decided to share that information with someone, I had already dated a girl. Like I said, I dated a girl in 8th grade, and I had always been super touchy-feely with a lot of my girlfriends, so everyone kind of already knew. But the first time that I told anyone, I remember telling my roommates here in LA when I first moved here, I told them, I think I'm gonna turn my Tinder on to girls because I only had it on men and I had been going on so many dates and I was just not feeling it. I was like, what the heck? Why don't I feel anything for any of these guys? I told them, I think I'm gonna turn it on to girls. And that was the first time I said it out loud. I had been thinking about it for a while, and I remember my roommates were like, haha, like, yeah, I could never like eat pussy. But we were all just kind of giggling about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I could either. That was the first time I said it. My roommates were really cool at the time. They were like, do whatever you want, we don't really care. But I think for me, that was like a big moment, just being able to say it out loud, because even though I had dated a girl before in 8th grade, I hadn't dated one since 8th grade, and I was already like 19. So many years had gone by that I felt like I had to re-come out. I'm outside on my balcony now, so it might be a little loud. The next first is gonna be the first time I made a YouTube video about it. And the first time was actually my coming out video. And I'll post that here. It was uncomfortable, but I remember that that was the easiest way for me to do it. I wanted to share it with everyone so I didn't have to come out to people individually. But as I said, most of my friends and family knew already, and when they watched the video, they were like, we love you no matter what, and it doesn't matter to us. The first gay bar I ever went to was the Abbey. It was on a date. I remember this girl from San Diego I met on Tinder, and she drove all the way to LA, and we met at the Abbey, and it was the first time I had ever been there. That was my first time going to a gay bar. So that is it for today's firsts. I wanna hear all about your guys' first times as well, so leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in this video right here. Bye.